Hello.
Hey.
Good morning. Happy elections week.
Happy elections week. Good morning, and happy St. Patrick's week too.
Yes, lots of exciting things happening.
Of course, that's why Manny and I are wearing green today.
Well, I'm keeping it on brand, you see.
Yes.
With the yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
We all had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was nice. Got some nice weather for it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty chill.
You got some pretty cool photos as well this weekend. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, the sunset was lush. Hopefully, first of many to come.
Absolutely.
Manny, you seem to be on mute.
I think you are, Manny, if you're speaking. This is a very, very Teams meeting.
We are professional.
Monday morning Teams meeting right here.
This is Monday morning vibes, definitely.
Yeah.
Literally, this is on brand. Oh, well, here we are.
Okay. So, Anna, whilst Manny is rejoining, do you want to explain the game that we're playing today?
Yes, so we're doing a little bit of a fact or fiction / would I lie to you spoof this morning. So we're all going morning. I'm just looking at the chat.
Morning.
So we're going to be reading out some myths, but also some true stories about past elections weeks, because usually when we're in person, there is a lot of drama and also a lot of random funny stuff going on. So we've got people to submit their past stories. Yeah, we're going to take turns and try and guess each other's, but also we want you guys to guess along in the chat. And there may or may not be a competition coming up, so not to do a cheeky plug, but there we go. Manny, are you with us?
Yes, I think so.
Nope. Yes.
Yes, you're on a slight delay, but we got you.
That is very Teams vibe. Very bright.
Oh my days. What is this going on? I don't understand. This is why the internet is really annoying. Just the web as a whole.
Would it be a virtual elections week without some internet problems?
Exactly.
Right. Rory, do you want to kick us off? You should be receiving your fact or fiction.
Yes, no problem. I'll just wait for my fact or fiction to come through.
Well, while we're waiting, let's just tell everyone a little bit about what's actually going on this week. So if you can't tell from the lovely branding kind of around you, it's elections week. And Manny, now that you've got a sound, do you want to take over and talk a little bit about elections?
Yeah,
if it's working.
So as you guys know right now, obviously we got elected into this role. Amongst other things, we've also got other candidates currently running in the elections. So by right now, if this was last year or if there was no COVID, you would have seen them running around, putting posters up at this specific time right now, waiting for 10 o'clock to start. But obviously everything's online. So yeah, elections are happening right now. You can vote for whoever you wish. In order to vote, you just go on mynsu.co.uk/elections, and then you're going to see all the different positions, all different candidates running for all different roles, and you can just click vote. And yeah, all you have to do is log in with your student username and password via the NSU website. And yeah, but this doesn't start until 10 a.m. So you have another, as time I will tell you, oh no, it's this way, it's inverted, isn't it? Up there. Up there.
This way. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's inverted. So and you have 11 minutes and 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17, 16. Yeah, you have that much time until voting opens. And there's a positive twist. The first 50 people that vote. So if we're able to get 50 votes before 10:15, if we're able to get 50 votes before 10:15, those first 50 people are entered into a draw to see who can be picked out, and two people within those 50 get a chance to win a chance to win a £20 Just Eat voucher. So if you want free food, if you want the potential chance of free food, then all you gotta do is just vote by I don't know, within the first minute or within the first 5 seconds of elections opening. Just sit on the website waiting, refreshing, 10 a.m. Cool, I'm voting. Doesn't cost much.
And
Right,
it doesn't
guys.
take long either.
Yeah, it's literally like it's very, very direct. My NSU.co.uk, we've got a lot of amazing candidates this year, so you won't be missing out on anything. Right, guys. So should we get started on fact or fiction?
Let's do
Yes,
it.
let's play.
Yeah, that's it. Right, you ready,
Okay.
guys? So this is my first fact. So I went and had a quick Google of this one here. So, believe it or not, the Union actually used to have a swimming pool in Domain. Is that a fact or not? I'd like you to ask me some questions about it if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, so my instant reaction is that is a lie, because why would there be a swimming pool in Domain? However, Sports Central is pretty new, isn't it? Which
Yeah.
makes me think that the Domain used to be a kind of sports facility and have a pool. I'm not quite sure. Someone's asked, is that where the
Is
smell
this
comes
where the
from?
smell comes from?
There we go. So are you saying you think it's a fact? Yeah, what do others think?
Domain, swim. I think
It's
kind of
big
right.
enough
Mhm.
to have a pool.
Because that's
very, very
what
true.
Anna's just said there, that it moved across into Sport Central, and that's what the fact is as well. It got moved across, and traditionally, candidates running during the elections used to have a beach party on the first day of voting as well, and it would last from sunrise to sunset. And this obviously stopped whenever the pool went across to Sport Central.
I would
So is
love
it
a beach
true?
party.
So is that a
That's-
fact?
We need to decide.
Oh,
What do we think?
I don't know because it's
that
a
was very
place-
convincing. I thought you were
It's-
explaining it to us then.
It's on the first floor as well. It's on the first floor. So
I'm just
structurally speaking,
thinking,
it
from a
just-
health and safety point of view, all
Yeah,
those wet
because-
feet coming down the stairs,
Ugh.
not about that.
the potentials of
Where the toilets are
potentials-
used to be a shower room. So you used to have to come out, and then where the toilets are, that would have been a shower room.
See, I can just see with the swimming pool on that first floor. If you had said jacuzzi, I would have been like, it's more realistic. But swimming pool, that's a lot of water constantly going, potentially constantly going down the freaking walls and stuff. So
You know how swimming pools work, man? They're pretty.
how many swimming pools have you ever seen on the first floor? Ever?
Right. So for anyone who's
The
just
Sims?
joined, because we've had a big influx, we're playing
How many-
fact or fiction, and I've given my first fact or fiction. So the first one I've said is that there used to be a swimming pool in Domain before Sports Central was kind of created, and the swimming pool was moved across there. And I'm asking you, is that fact or fiction?
NSU Veruca. Please.
I don't know. I feel like this is fiction because how many swimming pools have you seen on the first floor?
Yeah.
Ever anywhere?
Oh no,
I agree.
Have you
I
never
agree
seen a
with that.
hotel? They have rooftop pools, money.
Yeah, but they're all very, very tiny. The swimming pool in Sports Central is freaking 25 meters long.
Aye, but I didn't say it was an Olympic-sized pool.
You
I just said it was a swimming pool.
Could have been a paddling pool.
Yeah, it could have been a paddling pool.
He said.
I'm
it
not
moved to
saying it
Sports
is
Central.
or not.
He said it moved to Sports Central, and that Sports Central pool is 25
Do you
meters long.
think they genuinely lifted the pool up, brought it across,
If you're-
and then
if you're-
set it in
if
Sports
you're-
Central?
If you're saying that it moved across to Sports Central, then I'm to assume that it was around the same size, and that means that it should have been 25 meters, which means that I think it's false. I think Rory's lying to
I'm
us.
gonna agree with our president. I'm gonna say false.
I too am saying false. Or
It
fiction.
is, in fact, false. Well done, guys.
Oh my god, imagine
Hold
if
my
it's
bluff.
true. I would have needed pictures.
Fact or fiction? You know what? In this next one here, I'm gonna send it to Claudia.
Okay, I'm patiently waiting on my mobile telephone device.
Let's really test her poker face.
Okay. So, one time, a student running in the elections promised a dedicated mobile network specifically for Northumbria students if they were elected.
That's
A
a good one.
mobile network, so like O2, but an NSU version.
Yeah,
NSU
so-
2.
Yeah, so like your typical O2, Vodafone, a mobile network dedicated to Northumbria students.
I'm trying to think about the like the relevance for that in like is there like does it come with like free data or something?
Yeah, what would
you
be
know, maybe they were ahead of their time. Like, you know,
Yeah.
everything's gone online now. You know, maybe we could have done
They
with one.
sensed that. That's a good one.
Is there a year for this, Claudia? Because I'm thinking that, like, if it was sort of the early 2000s or something, that might have been a good perk somehow.
Revolutionary,
Yeah,
yeah.
because Bluetooth was like the thing back then as well. So like, can you
Yeah.
imagine? Can you imagine offering a free network for everyone?
Well, that's the thing. I haven't got the year, unfortunately. I'm not sure which year it was. You know, I'd go out on a whim and say it was probably pre-2010.
Yeah.
You know, I can't confirm.
It could have been like, I suppose, a special university network, so you could access like all your internet stuff for free, or
Well, that's the
dunno.
thing.
Some
you know?
networks do that now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is the story that I'm telling. What do you guys think? Do you think it's fact or fiction?
I don't know. I'm gonna say fact because the previous one was fiction.
It's a process of elimination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with a fiction because I don't know. I know people put some random things on a manifesto sometimes, like, but I don't think they realize they can install 4G towers on campus. Like,
Let us know what you think in the chat as well. Do you think this is a fact or a fiction?
I'm gonna say fiction because just what?
I can confirm that Anna is correct. It was fact.
oh,
Amazing! I need to find out more about this now. Whoever
Yeah,
really
it's
has.
not gonna happen.
Man,
We're going to have to
Anything
do some
elections week.
digging.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
what?
and
We'll
now,
have to see if we can
guys,
get that story and update you. Right, let's have one more before
Before voting
the big
opens.
3
countdown.
minutes. Who's up next?
I feel
So
quite
me-
nervous. We've only got 3 minutes until voting opens.
I
and
know,
I'm
the second
nervous.
time fear is real. Okay. So,
Fiction.
this story is... No, genuinely, because some of them I know are really funny in their facts. The last VP Communications was so bad at their job that the next group of sabbs decided to stop the role existing.
Aww.
So I'm not going to name this person in case it is true, but discuss, debate, let us know in the chat. Maybe you remember this person. Maybe you remember what happened next.
Is it Lauren? Because she gets called VP Comms all the time.
Is it Jordan?
You're not meant to be guessing who
I'm
it was.
guessing
You're
the
meant to be guessing
person.
like if it's fact or fiction. They were so bad at their job. The next group of sabbs got rid of them.
Rory started it. I'm just you blame me. No, wait, point this way.
Well, there is no VP Comms, so there's a very real possibility that this could be true. But I have to imagine that to run for a VP Comms, you'd be pretty good at communicating to win. So
Well, you'd hope so.
You'd hope so.
What are your thoughts? Let us know in the chat as well.
See,
So is it fact or fiction?
As a resident union bod, so to speak, I know what happens. So I don't feel it's fair for me to say whether it's fact or fiction.
Okay, so Rory and Manny, it's down to you.
I feel the same as well because I've heard a lot of stories on this, so I feel like I know what the actual answer is, but you know what?
So the question is for the person that's just joined us on stream. The last VP Communications was so bad at their job that the next group of sabbs decided to stop the role existing, and we're debating, is that fact or is it fiction?
I think I'm going with fact. I'm going to stick with fact. Trust my God.
Okay, so we're sticking with Rory because Manny and Claudia are a bit sus. They know what's going on. So it is in fact false, but it's sort of a half truth because the last VP Comms was in fact the last of that role, and we got a lovely VP postgrad instead, which you can vote for in exactly 20 seconds. Just saying.
20 seconds.
17,
But yeah, so now you know. Let's
16,
get ready for the big
15,
10-second countdown, guys.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
10,
9,
9,
8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
You two
2,
are out of sync.
1.
Voting's open.
Voting's open.
Voting's open. Go
Fight
crazy. Yeah,
poppers.
go crazy. Yeah.
Go and vote
So,
for all of them.
as mentioned, the first 50 voters, if you vote right now, the first 50 voters get a chance to win a £20 Just Eat voucher. So vote.
What are you waiting for?
My
If you've just,
UK.org.uk/elections. Sorry, Anna.
I was just going to say, if you've just joined and you have no idea what the heck's going on and why we're so excited, it is elections week, so we're encouraging everyone to get out and vote. It's super easy. It's all online this year, so you just go to the link down there, minusu.co.uk/elections, as Manny said, and you can vote. It takes like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, not very long at all. You can read
1
everyone's
minute.
manifestos.
It's really, really important as well that if you know who you're going to vote for, so if you've got a candidate in mind for president, for example, make sure that you vote for your second, third, fourth, fifth, however many. Make sure that you put all the candidates ranked on your ballot. The only reason you shouldn't vote for someone is if you absolutely don't want them to win. But it's really, really important that you make sure you've got your first, second, third, fourth, fifth choice. Because the way that the voting system works means that people's votes can get transferred across. It's called single transferable voting. Search on YouTube, you'll find some good explanations on there. But really, really important that you do that so that we make sure that everyone's votes are transferred across should your first candidate not win.
Yes, very good explanation, Claudia. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the week pans out, to be honest.
I know it does feel strange, everything being online and not being able to see everyone's faces and running around campus like headless chickens. But it'll still be really, really good. It's still a very worthwhile week. And make sure that you read everyone's manifestos as well and look at what they're saying they're going to do for you and think, is that going to work for me and what I want out of my student experience? So definitely go have a look, read through all the candidates and make sure that you self-define as well. So if you are in the equality group, make sure that you self-define so that you can vote for your equality officers as well.
Yeah, because the people that you elect this week will be leading your union for the next year across lots of different roles, as Claudia said, including your 6 sabbatical officers. So it's really important as students that you get online and vote. And yeah, we have some lovely shiny virtual elections booklets that summarise everyone's points and you can find out more about them. So definitely go on and have a look at that. But yes, and if you're within the first 50 people to vote, then you're in with a chance of winning a £20 Just Eat voucher. So that's a great way to start on Monday.
Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Go have a look, go vote.
Right. Should we carry on with the next fact or fiction?
Let's go.
I believe it's me now. Okay, here we go. Is this fact or fiction? A candidate once tried to pitch a tent in the quad when it had grass in the middle, so they could camp out during elections week. So a candidate once
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
A candidate once
It's
tried
so
to
ridiculous that I feel like it's true.
Yeah.
If you want to get noticed, that is one way to
is that what you
get
guys want to
noticed.
So let me ask you a few questions, Manny. So
I may
did
answer.
this candidate, was the intention that they were going to camp out overnight for a week, for the whole of elections week?
Yeah, so they wanted to pitch a tent right in the middle so that they could camp out during elections week.
Interesting.
People have done wackier things in elections week, so I'm inclined to think that it is true. But also, elections week is usually earlier than this, and it's still cold, so that would have been flipping freezing.
I know it snowed, didn't it? Was that last year or the year before?
Last year, yeah, it
Oh,
snowed
yeah,
for
true,
a couple
true.
of days.
Oh my days, my toes were so cold last year. Oh no! Oh my days, my toes were so cold. Oh, why would you bring back those memories?
But still, I think it's quite likely to happen. I think it's
Right. Okay. So, fact or fiction?
I'm saying fact. No,
I'm saying
yeah,
fact.
fact.
It is,
Yeah.
in fact, it's false. Is what you would expect me to say if it was false. So it's actually true.
Hey.
I knew it would be. It was so ridiculous. That is commitment to the cause, though.
Very crisis campaigning.
But a bit extreme.
I would rather just go. Where's Rory? Has he disappeared? He's meant to be next.
Did they get away with it? The camper?
I mean, you're gonna have to wait and find out. We're gonna have to ask those questions to those that were here during the time.
Well, part 2.
Okay. Right. I feel like for this next one here, for this next round of fact or truth, each one of us should do a fact or truth about themselves.
Oh no, that's pressure.
See if we can see. Claudia, do you want to go first?
Oh, we've got Rory back.
Okay, we'll go Rory back. Rory, we're doing a fact or myth about yourself.
Does it have to be elections related?
It's completely up to you.
Oh, we should do that. That would be a good spin.
Okay, you can make it elections related if you want to. It doesn't have to be elections related. You can make it elections related. Rory, you can go first.
Well, I can go first.
So I'm just
put me on the
laughing
spot
at
here.
the fact that
So,
Twitch gives people timeouts.
So yes, so fun fact
Rory, go
about
on.
me during the what?
We can't hear you if you're talking.
I am
I
talking.
can
I can hear him.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me
Okay.
now? No.
This is not ideal, right? See, this is why I don't like the internet. This is if the internet never existed, we could have easily just, I don't know, done something else.
You'd think we'd be a pro at this by now, but here we are.
But, apparently not.
In our defense, we haven't used this one before. This is like a
Rory.
Will I direct my question just to Anna and Claudia and say,
Yeah.
you can't hear
Yeah.
me. So, fun fact about me, fact or fiction about me, is half of my votes can be put down to me having a dog on campus. Is that fact or fiction?
Oh, that's hard to measure. Like, how would you know? But I'm going to assume it's true because I saw that dog and it was well cute.
The dog was cute, can confirm. However, for you to make this claim, did you survey everyone that voted for you?
Yeah, exactly.
And they said, actually, the reason why I voted was because of the dog.
No, I didn't survey them as such, but I met groups after the elections and they're like, oh, you're that guy with the dog. We all voted for you. And then the other half of the group was like, well, I didn't because of the dog, but the rest of them did. So, and it was a big group. Like it was in Habita. Do you remember them times we could go into Habita? And there was a table. It was one of the big oh my god, this is how long it's been since I've been in a restaurant. What are they called?
A booth?
A booth. Thank you very much. It was a booth where there was like 10 people and then chairs had been pulled up, so there must have been like 12, 15 people.
Interesting.
I just heard nothing and then 12 or 15 people. What was the fact or myth?
So my fact or myth is half of my votes can be put down to me to the dog, basically to Elton. Big shout out to Elton. Is that true or false?
So if you're watching now and you just heard that, let us know in the chat. Do you think that Rory's dog or the dog Rory had really helped him rope in half of the votes? I believe Claudia, I think it's hard to measure. So I'm going to say false. but I do think that dog helped you rope in a lot of votes.
Yeah, I'm sticking with, I think it's false fiction, not true.
False fiction, not true. Manny, what are you going for?
I'm gonna say true because you had him with you for like quite a few days during that week. So I'm gonna say true.
So I absolutely made it up. Yeah, it's not true at all.
But it
Well, we
could
did
be.
well.
We'll never know.
I mean, it could be. Yeah, James, he's not wrong. It's the only reason I got voted in. Who handed
Shall
over
I go
to?
next?
Yes,
Yep.
Anna, go ahead.
Okay, so my fact or fiction is that I still have a bag of the sweets that I used as an incentive in my first elections.
I remember you saying something about this before. I'm not sure if you still have them, but I remember you saying you bought a lot of sweets.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, there was a lot of sweets bought.
I just can't. I don't think you would still have them. Maybe one of the bags that you put them in, but I don't think you would still have the sweet treats that you gave out. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think you will have them purely because I feel like you would have given them away by now.
because that's what, 3 years ago now, isn't it? So
2 years ago.
Years ago.
Oh, we've just received. Oh my God, sorry. With the excitement, I'm losing my voice. We've hit over 100 voters. So well done, everyone, in 10 minutes. That is amazing. And it means we'll have a Just Eat winner. Well, 2 Just Eat winners. So you'll be hearing about that soon. Jamina's just said she remembers me coming into her lecture to give out sweets.
So what we want to do is we want to get now to 200 voters before 10:15. So our original aim was 50. Absolutely smashed it. So we're going to go from 108. We've got 4 minutes to get to 200 votes. So if you haven't cast all of your votes, do get on the website and have a look. Vote for the candidates that you want to represent you for the next year. If you are a candidate and you are watching, don't forget to vote as well. And remember that you
are allowed to vote for yourself.
And as I said, make sure that you rank the candidates on your ballot as well. So from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the single transferable voting that Claudia explains, it can mean the difference between candidates who are really close. So, like Claudia said, like go on YouTube and watch the hamster video, whatever it is that explains it, because it can literally come down to the wire if there's like loads of candidates, especially. And if someone has had more second choice votes, for example, or even third choice votes, that can bump them to the front if someone else gets knocked out. It's very exciting. I'm already looking forward to Friday to see what happens.
I know, I am very, very excited.
Right, so we've got 2 minutes to get to 200 votes. In the meantime, what we saying, guys? Do I still have my sweets that were incentives in my first year running?
I'm gonna say false.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna say true, just
to be different.
Just to be different, because I'm different.
Yeah. Claudia?
I'm gonna say fiction. I don't think you've still got them.
Okay, so it is in fact. Okay, Jamina is correct. No, hang on, wait. Is Jamina saying true or false? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I read it wrong. It is fiction because I didn't give out sweets. I gave out popcorn. However, I do in fact still have half a bag of popcorn kernels from that first year because I bought so many that I couldn't possibly like cook them all because I got them as kernels to like make it cheaper because you get like an expenditure cap in elections. Yes, so I still have a lot of popcorn kernels yet to be used, and I don't know if they last 2 years, but they're still at the top of my fridge.
You got us on a technicality. Thanks a lot, Anna.
Sorry?
I said you got us on a technicality. You know, sweets, popcorn. That's
how you win fact or fiction. Right. 1 minute to go to reach 200 votes. Can we do it? Do you think we'll do it, guys?
I think we could. I mean, like, I was pretty shocked by the amount of votes already. So, voters, should I say? Yeah, votes.
Voters. Yeah, sorry, we keep getting reminded. It's voters. Individual. So I can see there's 14 people watching right now. So hopefully all 14 of you have gone on and voted. If you
not,
haven't,
please do.
hit the link.
Fab. Okay. So shall we do another fact or fiction?
Yep, it's you now, Claudia.
Let's go.
I shouldn't have said anything. It's nice. Okay. So, during elections week, in 2020, so last year, I was running around campus and fell over and broke my little finger.
I can believe that.
I am clumsy.
Plus, it was wet last year, and I remember there was a lot of dancing going on, and I can imagine you or anyone else going flying and just...
Yeah, it happened on the Tuesday, so right at the beginning of elections week. And luckily, it wasn't a bad break, so it was okay. So just had to have a little bit of tape on there. But it was very unfortunate. So yeah, what we're thinking?
Questions. Right hand or left hand?
It was on my right hand, which was really inconvenient because I'm right-handed.
Right, I think I'm gonna get. All right, I've got my answer.
Okay, Manny, what do you think?
I'm gonna say false, because I feel like if it had happened, you know, we would have seen, like, I didn't see no bandages on you last year or any tapes on you last year, and like I feel like when it got to the Monday, I would have got like a Manny, I can't come in today type thing. So I feel like it's false. I don't know, unless my memory is very bad, which I don't think it is. But
I think your memory's bad because I was in a lot of pain. Anna, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know, because now I was thinking it's false for similar reasons to Manny, but now I'm thinking it could be true.
And I don't
And also,
think
it's really, isn't it quite easy to break your little finger or your little toe and not realise?
Yeah, well, it's very easy to break your little toe and not realise. I think you'd realise if it was your hand.
Okay, I'm going to stick with false.
Okay, so we've got Anna is saying false, Manny's saying false. Rory, what are you saying?
I've done a lot of calculations here. The way I see it is, elections week, you would not have time to go to the hospital because a 5-hour wait is just not on the cards, right? Next up, I seen you holding glasses of wine at celebration party at the election, and I know for a fact there was no bandage.
Oh, the left hand.
No, right-handed. And you even said that yourself. So I think successfully say that you are lying.
You caught me, guys. Well done. It's a very logical explanation you gave, Rory. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
That was a good deduction.
Yeah, call me Sherlock.
My brother Sherlock and that. Let's go, fam. Right, it's me now, right? Whew, okay.
Just while you're having a think, Manny, we are currently on 163 voters, which is amazing considering we're only 18 minutes into voting opening. So do make sure that you share the link around, whether you're a candidate or not. These are the people that are going to be representing you and your student voice for the next year, which is a really, really important job, particularly after a year like this. You want your student experience to be top dollar. So do make sure that you have a look at all different candidates that you're eligible to vote for, and keep voting because we want to get high number of votes. So make sure you do share it around as well.
I'm very impressed with that number so far. I don't know if that's some kind of record.
I know.
Yeah. And absolutely, like Claudia said, share it. Manny, do you want to take over and tell them who to get to vote? You know, your housemates, your course mates, housemates. Do you want
to? You got to say it right, bro.
Okay, go ahead then.
All right. So you need to vote, right? And then you need to get your housemates to vote, and then you get your course mates to vote, and then your housemates' course mates, and then your course mates' housemates. Get everyone to vote because obviously, the more people vote, then the more people vote. Like
He's not wrong.
It's that simple, fam. The more voters we have, then the more voters we have. So it's all tactical, fam. Get everyone to vote. Everyone to vote. Right. Okay. My fact or fiction is, for my re-election music video last year, the original song I was gonna use was That's So Raven, the theme song.
I think that's true because
I would.
I had recorded down the video, recorded down the lyrics, everything was done, and then I just last minute decided to go for Mobamba.
Right. I was with you until you said you'd done everything. So I think I now have my answer, I think.
Okay.
Catch share, Rory.
No, wait. Anna,
yeah, we need to kind of have a little bit more of an analysis, don't we? So Anna, what do you think?
Because I think that I remember last year Manny would sing That's So Raven all the time. It was just like his thing. But now I'm thinking, is he doing a bit of what I did and sort of spinning the story? So in fact, he was never going to use That's So Raven. He just liked the song. So I'm still gonna say true though, because I do think you started writing the lyrics.
Rory, Claudia.
I think that this could be true because in fact, I want it to be true. and the reason why is because if it is true, then I feel like you should record it anyway and release it.
Yes.
So I'm going to say true.
Week. You should do it this week and tell people to vote while watching.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going.
We need to see this content.
I'm going for false, plain and simply because
in the chat? Oh, that way.
Yeah. What does everyone else think? I think false, plain and simply because Manny said he had completed it and then gone, you know what, I'm gonna completely redo it. I just don't believe that.
I do. Have you seen Manny?
Claudia. Okay. So I can confirm that it is true. Yeah, I went to Fusion. I had actually recorded That's So Raven Way. It was recorded and everything, and all we had to do was film it.
So what I'm hearing is we need the unreleased version to be published on Northumbria SU social media to encourage people to vote.
Yes,
100%.
But that would require me like rewriting the lyrics because the lyrics are about vote for Manny and like and it's not about me this week.
But I think here's a a small insight into past campaigns.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, I'll contemplate it.
Yes.
Because
all your important like university work aside, Manny, it's all about the.
It's all about the student engagement.
We've had some very exciting news. We've hit 175 votes in less than half an hour. Amazing, guys. Well done. Let's see if we can get it to 200 by past, because that would be incredible. And I think we can do it. That's only 25 more. My maths is poor.
Fun fact. Like when I had gone to go record these voice, we used the radio station at the Union, and like by the time we had finished recording, some of the songs, some of the lyrics on especially like my actual re-election video, we started freestyling, because we were stuck for like 20 minutes on what to put on. So we just started freestyling, and then I don't know, when it came to filming, I just felt like a minute-long music video wasn't enough. So we decided to go for Mobamba because like it was like a good 4 minutes.
It was a full-on like top quality production.
Yeah,
like I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was stuck in my head for at least 6 weeks afterwards.
We've seen some amazing music videos and just elections videos in general over the years, haven't we? Like the amount of creativity people have blows my mind. I've seen some this year. Obviously, cannot say from whom, but definitely check out all of the different social media pages people have and the things going on online, because as we've said, we can't do anything in person this year, but it just means that candidates have got extra creative and put so much effort into their campaigns, and they look incredible. Like, I'm well impressed. I don't think we could have pulled it off, guys.
Who was it that did Ariana Grande like 3 years ago?
So that was somebody running for an equality officer position, which I think before that point, like, we were astounded at the amount of effort that they put in for that position, because usually like people go all out for kind of the sab roles and things like that, and not necessarily for the other positions, which is sad because they're just as important. Like, representation, as we keep saying, is super important. So the amount of effort that went into that and the creativity and the way they changed the lyrics was amazing. They did so well.
Her voice as well is freaking so great. It's just that video I remember watching it. I only watched the video last year when I found out about it, and I was looking at him like, damn, this is a great music video right here.
So, in other exciting news, we can announce the winners of our 2 Just Eat vouchers, who will be getting an email from us very soon. So the first one is Keyshaw. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, please correct me. But congratulations, you've won a £20 Just Eat voucher. And our other winner is Maria. So well done. We won't be sorting it out on the stream, but we'll be emailing you afterwards with details about your £20 Just Eat voucher. Thank you so much for voting. Make sure, if you haven't already and you're watching now, you go online, manasc.co.uk/elections and vote. If you've done that, then please share the link around, because it literally takes 2 minutes. I'll be doing it after this. I don't know about you guys.
Oh,
Definitely.
I was doing it.
And in exciting news, it's before 10:30 and we've hit over 200 voters.
Go on, voters.
I
think that calls for tiny arms.
Oh no, I can never do this.
I can't do it either. I keep seeing it on TikTok though.
Oh, that one is just hilarious. I don't know why I find it so funny. They just put the camera, for anyone that doesn't know, they stand over the camera and then put their hands up and wave, and the way it goes is it looks like they have tiny arms, and it's something that we've been doing for a lot of weeks.
That's how Rory has kept us sane working from home. Let's all do some tiny arms.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, well, thank you guys for playing. I feel like we have 2-3 minutes. I feel like there's time for one more fact or fiction. Anyone care to do it, or would you like me to do it?
Oh, Manny, I think you've got one prepared.
You said you got one prepared. Right, are you ready?
Born ready. Let's go.
Are you ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, during my first term of elections, in my first year during elections week, my flyers didn't arrive on the first day, so I had to print out loads of A4 pieces of paper and physically hand those out because I didn't have flyers for the first 36 hours.
The thing is, I know this happened to someone. I'm just trying to work out if it was you.
Yeah, it happened to him. I'm pretty sure it did. Because I remember him being like, flipping paper, and I was like, I don't want them.
I remember this happening. The only thing I'm not so sure about is you put 36 hours on as a time frame.
Ah, yes, he did.
Was it longer than that? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, trying to catch us out.
Yeah.
So,
was this last year, Money, or your first year?
No, my first term.
First term.
Let us know in the chat if you think this is fact or fiction, because I'm a bit confused. Manny, do you want to remind us what the fact or fiction is?
So the fact is a fact or fiction that for my first year of elections week, running for president, my flyers didn't arrive in time, and for the first 36 hours, I had to use A4. I had to print out A4 pieces of paper and physically hand those out as my flyers.
I think either the time is wrong and it was less time than that, or it wasn't you. Because in my head it was someone else. I can't think who, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with false either way.
I'm just gonna stick with true. I'm pretty sure I I remember Manny telling me the story, but I can't remember 36 hours or what. But I'm gonna take a gamble.
Me too.
And it is true, guys. So initially, on my first year when I was running, I think I had like I had written out the wrong letter or something on my postcode, and these people, instead of contacting me saying you put down the wrong postcode or this postcode doesn't exist, they literally just sent it to the freaking some random ass place that I had to go pick up, and then it didn't get there until the following day, and then I did not have my flyers literally until 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh no.
So. Yeah, that first day of campaigning, I literally had like A4 pieces of paper going, "Hi guys."
Well, do you know what, Manny? That's a great lesson that things can go a little bit wrong and not entirely to plan, and you can still smash it. Because I mean, the past both years that you've run, not saying this is like correlational, but we've smashed the voting targets. So maybe that's the way
we're going to
go.
smash it again this year.
Yes, we are, because we're now on 223 votes. Smashed it, guys.
That is amazing.
Voters,
isn't it?
But that would still technically count as us still being in it. You know what I mean? All 3 years, because we're still here. We're still here. You know what I mean? First year we broke the record, apart from that 1 year that shan't be named. Second year we broke the record beating that 1 year that shan't be named. And this year we're gonna smash it again. And because either way, like, we're gonna set the record for the most votes during a pandemic.
Yeah, there's always going to be a record for that.
That's what I'm saying. So, history makers. That's what we do. We be making history out here. Make history. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. As we're wrapping up, we're about to wrap up right now. Thank you guys for joining us today. Again, good luck to all the candidates that are running for all the positions, especially the president role, because we're the best. And
thank you.
Flat structure.
And yeah, thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't voted yet, go vote. We would love that. Again, mynsg.co.uk/elections. This right there. This one here, it's not inverted, so we can do it right here. Just log in with your student username and password, click vote, and then you'll see president, vice president, all the other vice president roles, all the other equality roles and stuff. So all the council positions. So yeah, log in to vote. Get your course mates, your housemates, course mates. I know I'm not live. I can see it. Your housemates, course mates, get everyone to vote. And yeah, guys. So thank you guys for joining us.
Because we're in a 4, can we try and make like a vote with our hands?
Oh yeah, okay. So
you be the O.
Yeah.
P.
And then Manny's the E.
It's inverted, isn't it? So if I go this way, yeah, okay. So if I go, how do I?
Yeah. Smashed it. Right, thanks everyone. Go vote.
Bye.
Go vote. Dablo.
Go vote. Don't forget to vote for VP Sport, because sport.
All of them, every single one.
Every single
all
one.
the things.
And lastly, before we go, don't forget to do the preferential. So
yes.
just vote for
1, 2,
one
3,
person.
4, 5, 6, 7,
1, 2, 3,
all
4,
of them.
5.
Right.
All of them.
If you don't like any of them, you can vote Ron.
Ron.
But
We didn't mention that yet.
I'm sure you will like them though.
You will.